to Glasgow Central.
Hello again. We're back at Maxwell Park to do another workshop, and this time I said I would do one again for the Ringfield motor about how to get the wee brass or aluminium kind of gear off when it comes loose. It's got to be put back on, and it's no easy task. But I've devised a method that I think will work, and once I've set the camera up, we'll come back and we'll try and demonstrate how this can be done. So, back shortly. Hello, we're back again. Now, as you can see, I've got my wee vise here, and I've got another clamp, a G-clamp this time, in the vise. Now you've got to adapt, this has got to be adapted, because when you get it, it's got a foot on it, you know, a normal G-clamp. But the problem is, I'll show you in this bigger version, the foot moves about, and you're trying to put the gear straight on, so that's no much good. So what I've done is, I've actually ground this off, and I'm left with a kind of ball shaped joint. I'll take it off and let you see. I'm left with a kind of ball joint thing, and I've ground it flat so that that is actually flat, so the gear, well, you won't put the gear, you have a wee nut on the end of that, and the gear's on the inside of the nut, because the nut goes on a wee bit. There's the nut there. This is an O. When it comes off, it's goosed. And when you put that on there, it will go on so, the new one will go on so far. And then you've got to get one of the old style Hornby controllers. Even the Hornby Duplo ones had wee knurled nuts that tightened up over the wires to hold the wires on. Get one of them, and it'll fit over the shaft, and as you tighten that, between that, and it will push the gear on. It's as simple as that. So you just put that in there like that, and then you need a nut or something on this side to stop that shaft getting pushed through. You could actually use practically anything on that side, just enough, and then you just bring that in with your nut in the end of it, of course, and it will push the gear right on. See, there it goes, it's on. But that's only because it's not a new gear. But that's how I did it. That's as simple as that. It's not a difficult thing, and it's not a costly thing to adapt. One other thing while we're on these Ringfield motors, when we did the overhaul of the Ringfield motor, I used T-cut. And the reason I use T-cut is because it's not really abrasive. Don't use Brasso, because Brasso's a lot more, it will wear the commutator away, really, if you do it often enough. T-cut's a gentle, it's for car paint work, so you don't have that problem. I came across two different YouTube sites. Now, don't get me wrong here, I am not judging these guys. It's the way they do it. But they were using a lighter fuel. Lighter fuel is a highly inflammable fuel, and I don't recommend using anything that's going to compromise safety. because all it needs is for something to get spilt in the carpet, somebody smoking walks into the room, boof, away you go. No, keep safe, guys. Keep the stuff that is much less. Tea cut is inflammable, by the way. It is inflammable, but it's not as inflammable as lighter fuel. So on that score, that's my prerogative. When I do workshops, I want the workshops to be safe and not to pose any danger to the ones that are doing it, and especially teenagers. The guys did say now, get an adult to supervise you. That's fine, but how many teenagers will actually take that advice? So I even put a comment on one of the websites on YouTube saying that no, I don't think you should be using lighter fuel. Oh no, it's fine. I've been using it for years. He's been using it for years and nothing's happened. That doesn't mean to say that something can't happen. The other thing was with these motors is I've got an A3 motor from an A3, A4. There may be other ones that I don't realise about. And I've got an A3 Prince Palatine, and I've also got Walter Wingham. And they were great locos, I had great service out of them, but what I discovered was the minute they hit a hill with a reasonable length train of say 5 coaches, they just started to slip on the gradient. And I spoke to Hornby about it. Oh, it's your traction tyres. No, it's not my traction tyres because it's a brand new loco. If you're saying it's my traction tyres, give me a set for free. But no, they wouldn't listen to me. Hornby don't want to know. The minute you give them a problem, they can give you all the excuses under the sun. So it's no that. However, what I did was, I discovered when you take the tender top off, you've got the motor here. You've got a big space at the back here. Now the Princesses and the Stania Princess, the Duchess and the back 5, they just get this bit here where the motor fits in. I don't have any problem with them going up the gradient, they're fine. It's only with the A3 and the A4 with the Ringfield motor. And all I did was I got a bit of weight, here it is, stuck a bit of wooden bob in the bottom of it, stuck it on the tail end. And what that did was it pushed the back of the tender down. And hey presto, whoa, right up the gradient they went, no problem. Not even a hint of anything. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And that's what you want. So just get yourself a weight. I think this weight came out of diesel actually. And I just stuck the reason the bit of wood's there is to bring it up by the wheels of the back pony truck which swing about. That's all you're doing. You just, a bit of E will stick on there and a bit of E will stick on and stick that on and away you go. It's as simple as that. Not a bit of bother. Not a bit of bother. The other thing is, I didn't show you how to get one of these out to do the commutator overhaul. That's simply done. You just stick the screwdriver in there. Well, you should. And there it comes out. Sometimes it's the back, sometimes it's the front. The one that we did, by the way, I should have said this, the one that we did, the overhaul on it, had screw terminals on the brushes. This one doesn't. You just lift them up, but when you lift them up, watch very carefully, because again, you've got the springs underneath it. And you've got to be very, very careful when you've got the springs underneath it. And I think that one should be over a bit actually. Yeah, now you can get a wee bit of metal in there, just enough. A wee bit of thick metal in there, just to stop that coming through. You could quite easily. Just a wee bit of long metal to sit on there. You could actually glue it onto this side, just to do it permanently, because this is no longer a G-clamp, so it's just used for this purpose. But it's amazing the number of times that this gear causes problems. Now I notice on the internet just now, I went to Peter's Spares, and the the actual brass gear isn't available. And one of the other websites, the brass gear is not available. And they tend to be going back to this aluminium gear, which is a waste of space. So if you can get brass gears, get them, because they're becoming scarce. And as well as that, I was going to say something there. I can't remember what it was. Yes, well, I forgot to tell you, when you go to replace these gears, take all the gears off. Take all the gears off. This one's already had the gears taken off. So take all the gears off. Don't try and do it with the gears on, because you'll get into even more problems with it on. In fact, you'll probably knacker the gears, so you're better just no bothering. There's the other one that's got no gears on it. 1, 2, 3, you know. So there we are. That's this wee workshop finished, and it's great that we can do these workshops. Again, put your likes on. And if you don't like it, let us know. Any ideas you've got for future workshops, let us know. We're always open to suggestions. I'm still trying to get one of our members, Bruce Stephen, to do his workshop on making trees. We've got an open day coming up on the 21st of September in Glasgow at our Maxwell Park base. If you're in Glasgow at that time, come and visit us. You'll be made very welcome. But anyway, that's this workshop over. God bless you, and we'll catch you later.